We're coming up on Gaudete Sunday, and this year Advent will be almost 2/3 complete as we celebrate that third Sunday. Depending on where you are in your own Christmas preparations, you might be ready to declare, bah humbug, enough of this. Because sometimes the expectations of Christmas are, I think, just set a little bit too high. But this is to be a Sunday of joy, and we will be reminded in the liturgy why we are to be joyful. And you know something? In the big scope of things, even if some of those things we thought we would get ready for Christmas don't get completed, it's probably okay. Cookies baked after December 25th will taste just as good. And if we have some celebrations that make their way into early or mid-January, they'll be just as nice and probably less stressful. But let's get back to the spiritual for this week. This Sunday we hear the prophet Zephaniah say, "Shout for joy, O daughter Zion, sing joyfully, O Israel." And why is this? Zephaniah says it's because we are a saved people. And in the second reading we hear St. Paul say, "Brothers and sisters, rejoice in the Lord always. Again I say, rejoice." And why? Because the Lord is near. And this week too we learn more about John the Baptist, as we heard in the second Sunday of Advent. And we're invited to prepare the way of the Lord, and perhaps to invite others to take note of who the Messiah is, just as John did. Now I think we sometimes admire John, but let's face it, he was really zealous, and that might make us just a little bit uncomfortable if we're told to be like John the Baptist. I mean, what the heck? You don't need to put on sackcloth or camel skins, or you don't have to eat locusts to invite someone, for example, to join you for Christmas Mass, or maybe to give a gift with a religious message. Perhaps you sense that people don't have a nativity scene for their home, or you give a book that has some spiritual thoughts. That might be a way of proclaiming the good news of the birth of Jesus. See, we can each be a messenger of joyful news, and what a blessing to be a prophetic voice for someone. Imagine finding out someday that you are the instrument which led someone to the Lord or back to the Lord. What a wonderful gift that would be, wouldn't it? And I dare say they will remember that happened to them long after they remember many of their other gifts or who gave them to them. So, no sad-looking Christians in the days ahead. Be joyful, for you are saved, and the Messiah indeed is coming. This is Father Donald at St. Clement Church in Rosedale. May the Lord's peace and joy be yours.